Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. Yes, I know, something has started here. We do not perceive her, she does not exist. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 3 of December's budget. If you're new here, what we do in these videos is I look at all of my spending, my groceries, my petrol, any sort of unbudgeted spends and household as well. And I compare them against my budget and make sure that I'm on track for the month. Now, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure that you carry on for this video because this one is a beaut. And while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe because bestie, it's the place to be. Now for this week, it was pretty much a standard week. However, towards the end of this week, I went on holiday. So basically there's a lot of money that I haven't yet spent and I'm really gonna have to try and spend it towards the end. I'm also trialing a new thing where I'm not grabbing my coins at the end of each week and like putting them away somewhere. What I'm trying to do is to roll them over, and it is getting a little bit tougher for me to do it, but I think I'm gonna benefit from it in the end. In today's video, we are using the stunning December budget booklet. This is available on my Etsy store. You can get this on a monthly one or a weekly one. These are absolute beauts and a really good staple of any budgeter. These are currently discounted in my store because we are currently in December. So if you fancy one and you want a bit of a festive January budget, go ahead, bestie. Then I am going to be transitioning into this beauty, and spoiler, bestie, what could that be? We were out of stock of the budget plans because we sold through the original amount, but I have just restocked. So if you fancy one, go ahead to my Etsy store because they are there for you, bestie. Anyway, without carrying on chatting around the houses, let's go ahead and take a look at this stunning December budget booklet. Okay, so here we are in the stunning December calendar as part of the December budget booklet. We are checking in on my expenses from the 18th all the way to the 24th, so let's get cracking, bestie. On the Sunday, we went grocery shopping to Tesco's and we spent £67.20. I also filled my car with petrol and I put in the £26 that we gave ourselves. I also spent £7.77, which was a nice angel number, on rubbish at the co-op. On the Monday, my car insurance came out and it was £27.09, a little bit less than expected. It was a no spend day on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, I went to the co-op, and as you can hear in my voice, I was feeling really poorly. So that is 2 Lucozades, an ibuprofen, and a paracetamol, £3.35. I did the exact same thing a day later, so again, £3.35. And then a no spend day on Friday, and a no spend day on Saturday. So now that we're done with this, what I want to do is move over to my check-in sheet, and we're going to check in for week 3, besties. Okay, so I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, starting with spending. Last week we stuffed £18 and I ended up spending £14.47, which left me with £3.53, which I am going to roll over into next week. For groceries, I went to Tesco's with £61 plus the £7.21 that I rolled over from the previous week and ended up spending £67.20, which left me with £1.01. For petrol, we stuffed £26 and I spent the full £26, which leaves me with £0. For household, we stuffed nothing. We had £20 rollover from the start of the month and we didn't spend any household either, so I've still got £20 in there. And finally, for unbudgeted, there were no unbudgeted spends whatsoever, so we are still on that minus 58 pence from the week previous. So last week we stuffed £105, we spent £107.67, and we're going to be rolling over £23.96. Okay, that is the check-in done lovely and quick. So let's go ahead and check out my budget to make sure we are on track for this month. Okay, so in the budget, the only thing that we need to account for is this car insurance. So it did come out on the 19th, but it wasn't £27.24, it was £27.09. It sometimes does that. So one month is £27.24, the next month is £27.09. It might be that for a couple I don't know why it does that, but it's all around about the same money. So, I mean, I'm counting that as a win. That's 13p in my, no, 20. I think it's 19. I'm not doing the maths today, I'm too poorly for maths. Okay, we are done with the budget. I feel really, really on track with it. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is cash stuff for next week, besties. Okay, so here we are. We've got my 3 binders. So we've got my resin one from Perfect and Personal UK. That's got all of my sinking funds in it and my cash that I use every single week. We've got my saving challenges binder, and then we got my daily little A7 here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start with groceries, and then we're going to end up sorting out the last bit of money for the month. So let's start off with groceries. So groceries, we give ourselves £70 a week. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 70. So there's nothing left in there because we're in week 4 now that we're budgeting for. So before we go ahead and spend that money, let's go ahead and play the wildcard challenge that's available on my Etsy store. When you buy this challenge, you get this stunning suite of cards. And the way I'm doing it is every week I'm going to pull a card. Whatever the value of that card is, I'm going to save, and that's going to go towards a holiday for me and Jake next year. So I'm counting ace as a 1, we'll go all the way up to 10, and I'm including Jack as a 20, Queen as a 30, and King as a 40. So it can be quite a lot of money, but our budget is quite nice, really. So these aren't my cards, these are just the show cards. So let's go ahead and look at the cards we've got in the back of this. So in the back, we've only got 3 cards left. So we've got a 7, a 6, and a 3. What I'm going to do is very randomly pick a card, and whatever it is, that's how much I'm saving. I've got no coins in there though, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. So let's go for the middle one. It's a 7. So of course it's the biggest one. So I'm just going to move this one to the side now, and then we're going to figure out how to do this. Okay, so I took some money from petrol savings and did some wheeler dealing about so that I could put 7 in here. I like doing this one because it's money for me and Jake. It's not just something that I'm doing. So wildcard is done, and we've got £63 for next week, and that is including that £1 that we've got there as well. So all good. I still haven't replaced this either. I need to go and do that, but that's probably an after holiday thing. Let's seal that shut, and then let's go ahead and move over to petrol. So petrol is here, and I give myself £30 a week for that. So here is £30, and there's nothing left. And before we stuff that, let's move over to my pastel dice challenge that's available on my Etsy store. When you buy this, you get a lovely pastel 10-sided dice, and what I'm doing is every week I roll this dice, and whatever it lands on, I will save. Now, if I roll a 5, I have to re-roll because I've rolled all the 5s, but let's just see what we get this week. And I'm hoping it's like something easy because, as you can see, I don't have a lot of change in anything. So that's makes it tough when you're rolling over stuff all the time. Okay, let's go ahead and roll this dice, see what we end up with. 9. That worked out so well. That worked out so well. Like, you speak it into the universe and it happens for you, bestie. So let's go ahead and take that £1 out, put that tenner in, and zipper that close. So I've got £21 for petrol next week, and that is more than enough, bestie. Finally, let's roll over to spending. So we've got spending there, we've got spending there. Let's move this. And spending is basically the same as petrol. So I give myself £30 for the week, and here it is. But before we stuff it, let's go ahead and move over to my 1050 challenges available on my Etsy store. Now, when you buy this challenge, it works basically the same as the previous one. However, you get a 20-sided dice. So if I roll a 20, I've got to save a 20. But I've been doing this challenge for a really, really long time. And as you can see, I've got a £500 placeholder in there. If I do roll a 20, I need to re-roll. The same will be said for 15, 10, and 9. Because I've already got all 6 of those, and I'm trying to save up £1,050. So I'm looking for a easy number. So it can be, oh, it's going to be tough either way. Right, let's just see what I get, because all of this money is going to go on holiday with me. Right, let's see. 6. Oh, look, perfect. Because if I put in a 10, then there's £4 there. Okay. That's cool. Take this £4 out. So that means I've got £24 for next week. That is not bad at all. So let's stuff this. Oh, and I've also got money there as well. Forgot about that. It's nice when you forget about money. Cool, that's that done. So I'm finished with this binder now. This one is completely empty and I've got a video planned today to do something with that. And this is done for the week too. Thank you so much for being here with me this week, bestie. Hi guys, gals, non-bypass, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I do want to say a massive thank you to everybody who puts an eyeball on my videos because they are propelling me to a place where I didn't think was possible. And yes, we are super, super small fry, but I mean, I don't know. It is incredible. And just to think that I'm getting so many views at the moment that there probably isn't a minute that doesn't go by where somebody's not watching one of my videos. And that is just wild to me. Special massive thanks to all the patrons who support me. That is an extra level of support that I'd like to say that I can't live without it, but like, geez Louise, it is so much support. So thank you so much to all the patrons who support me on that extra layer because it really, really means the world to me. If you would like to support me over on Patreon, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. Sorry, I've just had a sneezing fit. That's why my eyes are watering. It's not because I'm crying. So without prattling on, I would like you, bestie, to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you on the next one. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, bestie. Bye-bye.